The Murray River is Mildura's greatest asset, and locals are fortunate to have their city right on the banks of the incredible waterway. The Mildura region is also considered a foodie's paradise, with everything from award-winning dining to relaxed cafes and beer gardens and many microbreweries. Here we are at stage 1 today, and of course it's going to be a great stage, 155.6 kilometres, 21 teams, 145 riders, and it's going to be a fast event. They predict tailwinds, so we're up for a great race today. They're on their way, stage 1 of the 2014 tour of the Murray River.
It's a race that's always come down to sprints in the finale, so we'll see how we go today. The boys are feeling strong, so hopefully it's a bunch sprint.
Well, Avanti have a strong team. There's Brenton Jones, Scott Law, Gia Copper and Beckinsale. Every one of them is a winner, like stage winner, so they'll be hard.
Great sprints, hotly contested. The first sprint was taken out by Scott Law from Avanti, and the second sprint by Jesse Kerrison from Budget Forklifts.
And the second intermediate sprint, which had time bonuses, Neil got third and I was second too. So we're up there in the sprints early on, and the boys controlled the pace and tempo throughout the stage very well to hold the right hand side gutter, which forced everyone else into the wind.
The winds did play an attack, but attacks did happen, but then one stuck at the 48k mark. But noticeable before that, Anthony Giacopo had to retire from the race due to apparently a hamstring injury. But yes, at the 48k mark, 3 riders went away, and they stayed away until they were caught just near the finish. Unfortunately, one of the riders dropped out when Pat Shaw went across solo. Very aggressive today, Pat Shaw. When those initial 3 riders were away, at about the 69k mark, Pat went solo, and he got to within 2 minutes of those 3 riders, but then he decided to just have another go later on, put up the white flag, went back to the peloton, but then later on, when he put the burners on the second time, he really scorched across to the tiring 3 riders out in front, one would say. But once he picked them up, he definitely got them working and up the tempo again.
Everyone's following Avanti around, and I'm not in that game. I'm in the game of creating your own luck, you know. Don't try and feed off everyone else all the time. You're going to be a good bike rider. You're going to win races that you shouldn't win. So I had to go early, and I saw that it wasn't the right time. It wasn't happening. The mix wasn't correct. The second time when I went, I was hoping to get a bit of other riders come with me, but no one's interested. They all just want the easy ride, which basically says they probably haven't been doing much training, or they don't have the confidence. But you've got to take the risks to win these races. You're not going to beat these bigger teams if you don't.
Yeah, I heard a few crashes out there, but when you're right up the front, you don't really see much. So, you know, I definitely heard some, but to stay away from it and right at the front is what you need to do. So that's good.
Guys on the right-hand side ran into the dirt, and yeah, I went colliding over someone into a tree. But luckily, didn't hurt myself.
As it came around the corner with 500 metres to go, the pace was electrifying. They came around in single file, they balanced up the run to the line, and it was the 2 Avanti boys that went head to head to the line, but Brenton Jones on the inside took it out from his teammate in Neil van der Ploeg, and the German rider in Rafael Freemstein got up for 3rd.
When you have a plan and you execute it perfectly and you run 1-2 on the stage, you can't get better than that.
The leader of the tour after stage 1, Brenton Jones, who's having a magnificent 2014, is in yellow. So the action tomorrow morning in Swan Hill, a criterium in the morning, and in the afternoon a road race from Swan Hill to Crombertook.